Welcome to Makeup 101, Easy Makeup Application. Today we're going to learn how to apply concealer and foundation. But before we do that, here are a few tips to remember. Okay, so we're going to start off by using our sunscreen. I recommend Vichy 60. As melanoma's a bitch, people, you always make sure you're covered up. Okay, we're going to start off with under eye circles. And I'm going to be using a concealer liquid with a bit of a yellow hue to match my skin's undertone. Just going to wand it on a little bit and then just pat it down. There we are. You don't want to use too much concealer, as the more you put on, the more it's noticeable. And you also do not want to use anything pink, orange, or white, as they draw more attention to that problem area. Also, I'm going to be using a green tinted concealer. I happen to have a sun allergy and I burn very easily, and so I just want to cover up this red blotch using the wand. And now I'm just going to take my makeup sponge and blend it in. Now, it will be very noticeable without the foundation on top of it, but it'll cover up nicely. Also, I know a lot of you have problems with your concealers, whether it's not having the right color or if it's liquid versus stick. I personally prefer the stick because I have very oily skin and it absorbs a lot of it, but I have major issues blending it. But I find if you put it on the back of your hand, rub it around, it is much more easier to control from the friction it warms it up. Okay, so now that I'm done applying my last concealer, I'm going to start applying my foundation. I'm using True Match by L'Oreal. It has SPF 17 in it. I cannot stress that enough. Even if you don't want to wear the sunscreen, always make sure you're wearing at least some sort of protection. Okay, so just going to blot it on here. I like using a makeup sponge rather than my fingers or a makeup brush, because I tend to, as I said before, I have major oily skin, so I find if I use my fingers, a lot of that oil is still there. Same thing with your makeup brushes. But a sponge actually helps absorb a lot of that excess oil, so it's much better for me. And I like this particular brand because it tends to dry into a matte, powdery-like finish, which is definitely good for my complex skin. The basic rule of blending with foundation is to feather from the center of your face outward. Also making sure you're covering every little piece. You don't want your foundation to become like a mask on your face, definitely noticeable around your jaw lines. So you just want to blend down into your neck. Here are a few simple tips for shopping for new foundation. What you want to do is never use the tester on your own face. What you do is you put it a little dab on the inside of your forearm, go up to natural lighting, and what you want to do is find the one that disappears on your skin as it dries. Now that we're done with the foundation, we are going to be using a pressed powder from Almay to set your foundation so it does not move. It also just gives it that extra matte finish. And you always want to remember to keep blending in. Get rid of the mask around your jawline. And we are done. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.